Hey guys, it's Chris, and in today's video, I'm talking about my top 5 favorite Final Destination deaths. I wanted to talk about my favorite kills from the Final Destination series because HBO Max is making a reboot that they are writing as we speak. Final Destination has 5 films in the series, spanning from 2000 to 2011. In the Final Destination series, Death does not like to be cheated. Death is an active supernatural force. Although we never see Death, we can always tell he's around with a little help of a gust of wind. Final Destination was one of the defining horror franchises of the 21st century. So hopefully this new reboot can give us some more gory kills. Before we get into today's video, I just want to give a shout out to Raze Energy by Rep Sports. Their website will be in the description. Use my coupon code, you'll get 15% off your next purchase. I recently tried an unreleased flavor for Raze Energy by Rep Sports, the caramel apple, and I'd recommend you go check out that video. The link will be in the description. Let's get into it. Number 5, Laurie's death from The Final Destination, which is Final Destination 4. It's the 4th one, but they call it The Final Destination. It's stupid. Nick and Laurie are trying to escape the movie theater after multiple explosions have went off. They stumble onto an escalator. A support beam falls onto the escalator, causing it to break apart. Nick, holding Laurie's hand like crazy as they slowly descend towards the escalator's gears. Laurie's leg gets grabbed by the gears. It starts grinding her up her leg, and she starts getting grinded up. She's spitting blood at Nick. It's bloody, it's gruesome, and it's the best kill in The Final Destination, or Final Destination 4, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The 4th one, the escalator kill. That's probably the best kill throughout the whole movie. Number 4, Dennis's death from Final Destination 5. As the bridge begins to collapse again, Dennis stumbles towards the edge of the bridge. He's holding on for his dear life. Bridge breaks apart, causing a hot oil truck to spill onto Dennis, who's hanging on to the edge. You just see him sit there hanging. It burns and it melts his skin. And then he just falls to his death. This isn't the best kill in Final Destination 5, but it's just a gruesome one, painful. Hot oil just melts his skin. It's just an awful way. It's almost like my number 1 pick. Awful way to die. Melting your skin, almost being burned alive. Number 3, Olivia's death from Final Destination 5. Water spills onto the power unit to the laser, causing the intensity to increase and causing the machine to shake. Olivia, reaching for the emergency button, accidentally causes it to fall on the activation button. It fires, just starts beaming right into her eye. It burns her eye. She's sitting there struggling, trying to get out. Does it twice, and then she manages to release her head from the clamp. She stumbles off the table on her high heels, trips over a teddy bear eye, stumbles through the window, out 4 stories, smashes onto a car, poof, rolls right off. Her right one rolls out after she hits the ground, and a car runs it over. There's your eye surgery. You ain't got no eyes. Olivia's death in Final Destination 5 was probably the best kill in Final Destination 5. It was just so brutal and gruesome, just the laser burning her eye and then her falling out 4 stories and boom, smack. Number 2, Erin's death from Final Destination 3. As Wendy saves Ian from falling spikes, it causes Erin to fall back and stumble onto a nail gun. It activates and fires multiple nails into her head and hand. She sits there and we see her gasp her last breath. If you ask anybody about the Final Destination deaths, the nail gun is iconic, and that one is probably the most memorable that everybody will remember. The nail gun. It was just painful, almost like the hot oil truck. Painful. I would hate to get nails in my face and my hand. Number 1, my favorite Final Destination death is Ashley's death in Final Destination 3. Ashley and Ashley want to look good for graduation, so they decide to go tanning. Ashley brings an ice beverage into the tanning bedroom, not realizing when she sets down her drink, it's above the vac machine, which controls the tanning beds. Ashley decides to turn up the heat, stating, "Few degrees won't hurt." After they get into the bed, they both start jamming out to Love Roller Coaster. Love Roller Coaster, ooh, 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 I'm singing Love Roller Coaster. They're both jamming out to that. As the room temperature increases, their ice beverage that they brought in condenses and causes to drip onto the vac machine. As the vac machine increases, the tanning beds get hotter, warmer. The girls, still jamming out to Love Roller Coaster, realize, man, it's getting pretty warm in here, and they start sweating and panicking. The air kicks on, causing a coat rack to fall onto a loose shelf, trapping the girls inside. Ashley tries to climb out of the top of the tanning bed, but is stopped by the cooling fan. They both sit there and scream, start sweating. Starts burning them. Ashley, who's just laying there, the top panel smashes into 1,000 pieces, slicing into her skin, getting all over her. She's sitting there, they're both screaming, panels are shattering, they're denting in. It's getting very hot in there, and things are gonna get toasty very soon. The bottom panels burst and shatter. Both girls fall down below, on fire, screaming, Ashley looks through the slot of the tanning bed and is engulfed by flames. You just see them both cooking, being burned alive in a tanning bed. And that's, like I said, almost like the hot oil truck, being burned, being melted alive. I would hate that. An awful way to die. This is why it's my favorite death in the Final Destination, because it's so gruesome, and that's just an awful way I would not want to die, is being burned alive, especially in a tanning bed. What are your guys' favorite Final Destination deaths? Are you guys excited for the new reboot? Let me know down in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, don't forget that like and subscribe button. Peace!